You ever seen a giraffe deep throat a fence post? Yeah, me neither. Now that we're all caught up, I'd like to talk about Netflix. Pretty much giraffes deep throating poles and Netflix kind of go hand in hand, and I think we can all agree to that. So Netflix seems to be popping off and almost makes me want to renew my subscription, which has been pretty much not renewed in about a year. Well, ironically, I did go to Disney Plus just because, well, I do like all the Marvel movies, pretty cheap, plus it bundles with Hulu, which is something I use all the time. Let's go ahead and say it. Their adaptations are getting actually better. They're learning and doing, well, better with better people doing them. So, since Death Note, which I believe is still up in talks with a sequel, and I hope it doesn't get one. If it does, it will be hilarious to hate watch it. And if you don't know, some videos still are good to watch hatefully. The reason why I say hate watch is because think about some of the best animes you ever watched and then go to Netflix and realize you would hate yourself watching them. Kind of a joke, but more along the lines you want to hate watch it because you want to watch it to nitpick all the garbage they put in it that actually takes away from what made your favorite anime beautiful. Not much of a secret, but Full Metal Alchemist is quite literally my favorite anime. I have watched it a billion times. I've watched the original '03 plus the Brotherhood, played the games that I could get my hands on, and just overall love the fact that it's not too long. It's very well methodically made and short enough to enjoy it pretty much in a weekend. Not to mention, it was a good, lovable bond. While it is a little campy at times, it still addresses some dark issues, and that's what I like about it. The anime, the first, or the Netflix adaptation, the first one sucked. It absolutely was horrible, and they put too much into it. Almost the first half of Brotherhood was put in, while also taking away from very good characters I grew to love. Fast forward to part 2 and 3, actually was a little better. I thoroughly enjoyed them. They were a little bit more accurate. They put more detail into the characters. And you can definitely tell that they cared more about the source material in 2 and 3 than they did the first one. It's almost like the first one didn't exist. They're not really a continuation, just more along the lines, still has the same actors, which still did pretty good. Now, I didn't watch the Bleach one, not yet, and probably won't be able to since I don't have Netflix and I don't do the other stuff. A buddy of mine who does like Bleach said it was at least pretty spot on and liked it, so I'll have to take his word for it. He gave it, just one finger up, so I'll go ahead and say that's good enough for me. Another friend of mine who watched Rurouni Kenshin, who is also a raging alcoholic, I will not take his word for it, said he loved those movies very well, and I just not going to take his word for it. Pretty sure he passed out in the first 30 minutes. Trying to play Destiny 2 with him was like trying to pick teeth from a cat. And then we have to go with One Piece. Now, go ahead and hate me. I don't care to watch it. 1,000 episodes to get up to the good stuff. The animation early on is just... It's like trying to watch Dragon Ball without nostalgia. Like, you can't watch Dragon Ball if you didn't already kind of like it when it came out originally. You can be a diehard fan, fine. It's one of the few fandoms I don't really make fun of for liking it, other than making fun of the fact how diehard they are of liking it. You can try to defend it all you want, and most of your defenses are just horrible. It's okay that you like it. I mean, you want to like it because some of the story is good, but don't tell me that, oh man, it gets good after episode 500. I don't care. The lore is not good enough for me to get down and try to listen to all the gum fruits, devil fruits, whatever. No, the devil fruits and all the other. It's just too much. And not to mention, while it's got good animation now, it's too much to, truck through. Now I heard the movie's really good, which I've seen bits and pieces of, or I think it's a series. Still really well done, and I'm glad that they're listening, not to mention they're actually adapting some of the characters, and they're supposed to shorten it up a little bit, and there's always places to chop stuff up. By the way, One Piece also has one of the shortest fillers, pretty much has 0 fillers, and that's something to commemorate, or give them some praise for, honestly, because that's kind of cool. So you get 1 point for watching One Piece. Anything after that, you're just gobbling too much, and I think you need to go ahead, pull it out, and breathe a little, and then we can have a discussion when you're done eating crayons. So, enough taking jabs at people that watch One Piece, because obviously we still have to, address a few elephants in the room. Death Note is still horrible. Yes, I already mentioned it, but I still want to hate watch too. There's also a Japanese adaptation, which I did not watch, mainly because I don't watch a lot of foreign films. Not that they're bad or anything, it's just I don't really watch things directly, it's more indirectly. I primarily focus on video games or certain movies that pique my interest enough. Sweet Home is one of them, and it's something that I would like to get Netflix just to watch that too. Yet again, it seems like Netflix is having somewhat of a comeback after failed and failed have good shows and cancel them, and then fail time and time again. It just seems like they actually might be picking up. I just wish they wouldn't increase their price so much and then fail at their own ventures. That's the thing that kind of pisses me off about Netflix and why I haven't actually watched anything or had them for a while. They wanted to jack up my price by, I don't know, 20 bucks damn near because I was watching 4K, and I went, well, I'm not watching 4K now, am I? So I wanted the cheaper one. It's just a few bucks cheaper, and it made no sense. So I just said, you know what, this is $200-300 damn near at the end of the year. I don't need this. I really don't. And then Castlevania, that's an adaptation that came out from a video game. Right on the tailcoat, right there at the end, is where it's supposed to start my favorite part of the series, which is Symphony of the Night, which I've mentioned one time on my channel before. It's a good game. I love it. Still play it monthly. I've said that time and time again, and I will defend that till my dying breath. But to let you know, yeah, I'm hoping they're more, accurate and bring some of the good quality characters back or to the forefront that I enjoyed. And I don't know how much more to say on that, actually, because once they do it, it's going to become and go. But I'm such a good fan that I'm willing to let them kind of veer away, because here's the thing, I've enjoyed it so much, it'd be nice to have a little bit of a surprise, something that's going to be a little different, but kind of keep it guided the same. I know it's really hard to keep in that niche category, considering you're talking about a game that's 20 years old, and I understand that. I'm not mad about that. The animes, that's a little different, and obviously it's just more of a niche argument at this point, and the only reason why I'm even talking about it is because I found it neat that I saw the Yu Yu Hakusho trailer. Now, Yu Yu Hakusho is an older show. Now, for anybody defending it, it's old, it's dated, it's still really good. But I tried to watch it not too long ago, and I just kind of could not stay focused because it's such a rough beginning. While still really good once it actually starts kicking off, I started looking into the storyline of it and realized, wow, it was a little odd. But it looks like the characters are still pretty spot on, and I can't wait to actually see this. Unfortunately, it looks like I might have to dust off my debit card and go ahead and make a payment and see what it's all about when it comes out, or if it's came out, I can't remember. I just know it's really exciting to see the trailer, and they're really actually starting to look like they're doing better and better. It's something that I can't wait to see, or at least hear about, or at least see what people think of, and now maybe I will get Netflix and watch it myself. Other than that, I think this video's drawn on quite long enough for just a quick little, whatever. Netflix is kind of cool, But yeah. I don't know what you think about it. See if you think they're making a comeback. If anything else, like, share, subscribe, let everybody know about me. I'm going to keep trying to bring more videos that I can, and whatever I come to think of. Let's do this every day. Yeah, that's about it. Y'all have a good one.